Talking of simple game, Tyrone, settling in well at Mansfield Town?
I'm enjoying it. The lads have made me feel more than welcome. The fans have been great, not just to myself but to the team in the opening few games and that, so it's been good, yeah.
Slotting in nicely into the engine room as well?
Well, there's a lot of competition, as you know, in that department, but I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, giving 110% and hopefully keeping my shirt.
When you signed for Mansfield Town, did you see the Stags being at the top of the league so soon this season?
I knew the quality that we had within the squad, and I knew if we do what we do, then we could surprise people. It's early doors still. The lads have got to keep their feet on the ground and just keep doing what we're doing.
Has there been that attitude in the changing room? Okay, people are going to write us off. Let's go out there, set a few records straight.
Well, it's good. At the end of the day, there's a lot of pressure on other teams who are spending big money. But with ourselves, we're just concentrating on what we do. We know the quality that we've got within the squad. We know the depth we've got within the squad. So we've just got to concentrate on us and not worry about others, really.
As a player playing for Mansfield Town, you look at other sides who in this league are throwing money around. Kevin Sandwith told us that they may be buying conference level footballers, anything better than Mansfield Town have got. They're paying bigger wages. How does a player like yourself deal with that?
Well, it's, like you said, it's you can put a value on players, but when you go out there on a Saturday, it's 11v11, so it's never bothered me. I'm sure it won't bother anybody else, any other professional around the league. We're paid to win games, and when we go out on a Saturday, that's what you have to do.
Winning very well at the minute as well, 4-0 against Altrincham. And what do you take from that game and take into the game against Tamworth at the weekend?
Well, it's good for the confidence. So we've really got to push on now and take the confidence from that game and the clean sheet really into Tamworth and build from there.
Both yourself and Kevin this morning have already talked about clean sheets. Is that something the manager's been drilling home over the past couple of weeks? The fact that you've got to stop them scoring and that's the bottom line.
I think it's personal pride amongst the team. I think confidence is built upon clean sheets. You can't build until you get that part of the game sorted, and then we can build on that. We know we're going to score goals. We've got players who are capable of creating goals and scoring goals, so we know that we can score. But if we get that part right, which we have been doing over the last couple of games, then I'm sure we'll be okay.
What role do you see yourself fulfilling in the current side?
As a player, like I said, I just go out there and give 110%. I talk to those around me as they talk to me as well, and try to make sure that we're organised as other players do. But as long as I'm doing my job and making sure that we keep in possession of the ball and winning the ball back as well. If we've not got the ball, then other players are in the team to go and get the goals for us.
Top of the table now, Tamworth at home on Saturday. Is the pressure on your side?
No, not really. Like I said, we just got to concentrate on us. Obviously it's early doors in the season, and as long as we do our job, then we're not looking where we are in the table. We're just taking each game as it comes and building from there.
Players often say this, that you don't look at tables, but it must be one of the first things you surely do on a Saturday afternoon.
Well, on a Saturday, you look at teams around you and see how they've done. Obviously, you know by getting a certain result whether you'll move up a few places or not. So you do, in the back of your mind, know that, but you can't get carried away with where you are at this early stage in the season. You've just got to keep plodding on.
And enjoying playing at Field Mill so far?
Oh yeah, really enjoying it. Really enjoying being back up north. I'm a Sheffield lad myself, so it's good to be home.
Not far away from home then. Has the family been down to see you?
I had my uncle and a few family members that come down for the first game of the season at Field Mill, so that was nice.
Bit colder up here then?
Just a little bit.
A good win, 4-0. Can't ask more than that, can you, from your last game?
Yeah, it was. I think it was an important game for us after coming off the back of a 1-0 win at home to Cambridge, and Altrincham was never an easy place to go, and I think we've dealt with it well and performed well and come out with a good result.
And what about your performances recently? You've got yourself on the score sheet as well in recent games.
Yeah, I think I've done alright. I've just been fortunate that Stoney got injured and given me a chance to come in and play a few games, and I've enjoyed playing, and just hopefully it'll carry on that way.
When you signed for Mansfield Town, I think a lot of people expected you to be first choice left back. Did you feel that?
Well, the gaffer said, he'll be putting a good squad together. Everyone will be a few people capable of playing in different positions. So, I thought there was there's every chance that either me or Stoney would play there. I mean, he played a few games midfield, and and then he played a few games left back, and then he started the season. So it was disappointing to be left out early in the season, but now I've hopefully got to keep holding my jersey.
Are you the sort of player that thrives on competition though? Do you like to be pushed?
Yeah, I think when you're playing every week, maybe your standards can slip. So being pushed every week, it gives you that extra edge to go out there and perform every week. Renowned
in this league for having a deadly left foot from set pieces. It's good to see that left foot coming into action for the Stags.
Yeah, it was good to get a goal on my full debut against Kettering, and then I had a few more free kicks on the Saturday, but they went nowhere. So hopefully get a few more chances and hopefully a few more goals.
What do you make of Mansfield Town so far in your time with this club? Top of the league, place where a player like yourself wants to be?
Yeah, it's been good. Come pre-season, there was a new set of lads, a lot of new faces coming into the squad. So sometimes it's hard to gel quite quick, and I think we've done well in that department. And they're a good set of lads and great set of lads to work with.
With your former clubs, you're used to being in and around this area of the league. Where do you think Mansfield Town stack up against some of their rivals?
Well, I think you've got to let everyone else get on with their jobs, and we'll get on with ours. And every game we go into, we'll give it 100%, and we'll be hopefully pushing towards the top of the league all season.
There must be a good feel, good atmosphere in that changing room now at the minute.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's a good set of lads. We're also a good laugh, bit of banter flying about. So when you're coming in top of the league as well, it makes life a bit easier and training a bit more enjoyable.
Tamworth on Saturday. What are you expecting from that?
Well, I spoke to Chris Smith. He's one of my travel partners. He was there last season, and he speaks very highly of them. I think they've only got a small squad, but the squad they have got's pretty good. So there'll be a tough opposition on Saturday. So it'll be a tough game, but hopefully we'll perform well again.
It'd be fair to say now that you're top of the tree and everyone wants to knock you off it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're there on merit now. We've done well at the start of the season. We've got to stay there, and people are going to come to us, wanting to take the 3 points off us.
And how are you finding playing at the field now?
Yeah, it's been really enjoyable. The fans are always lively, and it's just it's a good place to play, nice ground, and it's been enjoyable so far. 3
new additions in. If we look at the back four, yourself, 2 new central defenders, Gary Silk from last season. Do you feel as a back four unit that you're gelling?
Yeah, I think we're getting there. I mean, the last 2 games we've had a couple of clean sheets, which is always nice. I mean, disappointing at Fleetwood away to concede 3, but I think since then we've tightened up, and we're getting there now, I think.
What's better for you, scoring a goal or keeping a clean sheet?
That's a very good question. It depends on the result, I suppose, doesn't it? It'd be nice to get the winner in a 1-0 victory. So I'll say both.
Right. Cheers, Kev. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.